To truly engage with the world, you have to use a variety of stories. We're fundamentally storytellers. That's what human beings are. Now, there's the reductionist story that physicists are well equipped to talk about with particles and laws of physics. On top of that, you've got the chemist story, the complex molecules. You've got the biologist story that begins to talk about cells and life. You got the psychological story, the neurophysiological story that brings in mind and consciousness. And within that, you then have all of the activities that conscious beings undertake, which includes religion, and includes telling other kinds of stories, and includes creative expression. You need them all. And to sort of say that the scientific account is the only account by which you're ever going to gain true qualities of the world is a very, in my view, limited description of what truth is. There is objective truth in the world that we can measure, that we can describe with equations and so forth. But there's also internal truth, spiritual truth that you get to by self-examination. It's real in the sense that you're understanding how you respond to the world. And that is something which is deeply personal but utterly real. And whether it's through psychedelics, whether it's through ayahuasca, whether it's through a spiritual journey, whether it's through religion, regardless, all of this adds color to the story of what it means to be a human being.
This is Infants on Thrones.
Baby steps.
You want someone to preach to?
The philosophies of men.
I like magical toys.
You want religion, do you?
Mingled with humor.
I don't believe in them.
There will be many willing to preach to you the philosophies of men mingled with humor.
We are evolving.
Baby steps.
You can buy anything in this world of money.
Look for the good in everything. Look for the people who will set your soul free. It always seems impossible until it's done. Look for the good in everyone.
Hello, I am a deep earth voice. I am a voice that has grown out of this earth, like an apple grows out of a tree. I'm a voice with deep roots stretching downwards through each and every cell of my body, and upwards, out into the universe and beyond. I am a deep earth voice that is here to share with anyone who is curious enough to listen the most precious and life-affirming thoughts that bubble up in my mostly unconscious, malleable cloud of a mind. I am a deep earth voice. And I am here to say, hello. I made it. And what a journey it has been. It started, of course, from nothing. Or maybe from a whole bunch of other somethings. Or maybe simply from everything altogether. And then, boom, bang. Here I was. Here we were. It took some time to get here, of course. Luckily, time boomed with us, along with everything else that we needed to exist in exactly the way that we are existing right now. We needed this planet, of course, Mother Earth, with just the right amount of carbon and hydrogen and oxygen. We needed this planet to be just the right distance from just the right type of sun. And it took a lot of time and several cosmically cataclysmic events to create just the right type of solar system for just the right type of Earth to then be able to grow out of its very self this thing we call intelligent life. This thing that each one of us currently find ourselves to be. It's a lot to imagine. A lot of things had to go exactly right. Or a lot of things went exactly wrong, depending on how you see it. But either way, here we are. We made it. Now what? What now for we living, intelligent beings who grew out of this planet over billions of years from single-celled organisms, tiny bundles of patterned intelligence, evolving over time as they interacted with their environment, some going in this direction, others going in that. Mother Earth spreading intelligent life throughout the entire planet. Intelligent life, which grew into all of the plants and fungus and animals, each experiencing the experiences of life as experienced through the sensory organs of plants and animals and fungus. What now for we human beings, we who are one of these species of animals? We who rarely stop to think about all of the unfathomable things that we share in common with all of Earth's intelligent life. All of our distant animal cousins, as well as all of the plants and fungus who also grew out of this great Mother Earth, each evolving down different paths, collecting different experience, encoding that experience into bioelectronic bits of data that we call genes, sending that genetically encoded information of global exploration back down to the Mother Earth, who sent each of these intelligent living beings into motion in the first place. What now for Mother Earth, who constantly feeds and nourishes each of these intelligent beings as very extensions of her very own self? These intelligent living entities that constantly give to and take from each other in a cyclical dance of birth and death, of rebirth and re-death, interconnectedly interacting and communicating with each other to create the environment that forms every single aspect of who we truly are. The billions of intelligent living children of Mother Earth, all working together like the billions of intelligent living cells in each of our human bodies that constantly give to and take from each other in a cyclical dance of birth and death, of rebirth and re-death, interconnectedly interacting and communicating with each other to create the environment that forms every single aspect of who we truly are. What now for us, for human beings on a planet that is rapidly changing? We who have grown out of Mother Earth, but have forgotten the depth of our connection to her. We who are the growing and evolving neurons of the great central nervous system that our Mother Earth has been growing and sprouting from her soil since the first intelligent single-celled organisms began spreading their influence throughout the planet. We who think of ourselves through the lenses of so many malleable symbols and so many ephemeral fictions. This is the world we are living in. This is the world I am living in. I am a deep earth voice, and I am speaking to you on behalf of all that is. I am giving a voice to the deep earth intelligence that is flowing through my mind, taking shape through my imagination. A voice that is coming to you right now through a complicated process of nearly imperceptible craftsmanship. Like a potter shaping clay with his hands, I am literally shaping air molecules as I push a small contorted windstorm from my lungs, through my throat, out of my mouth, and into an electronic microphone, where, with the aid of rapidly evolving technology, these disturbed air molecules are, right now, hitting your eardrum, being converted by a living system of living cells into bioelectronic signals that are being relayed through neural pathways in your brain. Neural pathways that have taken form in your brain from the time you were in your mother's womb. Neural pathways that have taken form as a result of every experience you have ever experienced in your life. Neural pathways that rapidly analyze and judge and filter the words you are hearing from me right now. Neural pathways that also create a little voice inside of your head that tells you what you think all of this means. That's right. You have a deep earth voice inside of your head. It is the blended voice of both your conscious and your unconscious mind. Can you hear it? Is it saying anything to you right now? Is it telling you anything about what you think and how you feel about these words that you're hearing from my deep earth voice? Do you ever talk to this voice? Are you friends with this voice? Would you like to be? Ask it what it thinks about what you are hearing. Ask it what it thinks about what you think about what you are hearing. Ask it if it can remember growing from infant to teen and from teen to adult. Ask it if it believes that your mother also grew from infant to adult, and her mother, and her mother's mother, and so on all the way back to this earth that sprouted the first ingredients of life. Ingredients that had been combined and aged and baked in the sun for billions of years until they eventually became you and everything that makes you you. All that you see, all that you hear, all that you give voice to. Mother Earth is the source of it all, just as this universe is the source of Mother Earth. Is your deep earth voice talking inside your head right now? Ask it. Ask it what it loves about being alive. Ask it what it loves about being you. Ask it how it feels to know that it is a deep earth voice. And then ask it, now what? Now that you know who you are and where you came from, now that you know that your voice has been formed by complicated, interconnected bundles of intelligent, evolving life in ways that we can barely even begin to imagine, now that you know that you are a deep earth voice, what kind of deep earth voice do you want to be?